This week I'm back at Oneplanet Adventure in Llandegla with a group of riders from the Cannock Chase e-bike group and the Cannock Chase MTB group. You see us starting the trails down the roller coaster, having done the 3-mile uphill slog for those not on e-bikes, and we follow the trail winding around in a big snake through the roller coaster, say down the bobsleigh run till we eventually got to Snowdon View. We're stopping regularly, having a good chat. It's quite nice actually to be out with other riders and having a bit of a social, because I do tend to ride on my own more often than not. Trails are running particularly well, I thought. Considering the amount of rain we had, there was, as you can see, a little bit of standing water on the trails, but generally speaking they were running really well and quite grippy. I definitely felt it was running better than last time I was there in July, despite it now being sort of October time, or the end of October even. The trails seem to be running much smoother, and whether that was because I now know what's around the corner because I'm not riding them blind, or whether it's because I'm following numerous other riders, as you can see here, I'm not quite sure, but I was definitely riding it a lot faster. So we all snaked off down Snowdon View and heading towards the top of the Black Run. I did start with the intention of riding the red route this time, but the huge magnet of the Black Run attracted us all over it, and we ended up having a crack at Parallel Universe, which was something a lot of people wanted to do, myself included.
Right now, let's have a look here. Go on,
Hands off the front brake. Don't touch the front brake.
Don't touch the front brake.
Don't touch the front brake. Yes! Yep, I didn't touch the front brake, and very pleased with myself, as a lot of us were there, because it was certainly a first for me riding that big drop in into Parallel Universe, and I think I was so buzzed from doing that and getting away with it that I just sort of flew down the rest of Parallel Universe at a considerably faster pace than I normally do, or than I did do last time anyway. I certainly do like Parallel Universe. It seems to flow so well, and this rocky descent here is interesting, but I don't find that particularly scary for some bizarre reason. I know some people are very unsure about it, but it just seems to flow quite nicely for me. I think it's the jumps I tend to have more of an issue with. Just noticing my speed there, I'm actually going in excess of 20 miles an hour, which some of you may not think is fast, but to me was hellish fast down here. But I was having a great time, thoroughly enjoying it, as I think we all were. It was nice to get to the end of the stage and compare notes with each other.
Oh my god. Was it?
That is so much easier than it looks, isn't it?
No, don't take anything away from me.
Okay. I didn't really mean it was easier. What I really meant was, it's not as scary as it looks once you've done it. So we moved on then now into the drop shore section, which was quite a nice flowy section. It's quite good fun snaking through this like a big train. There's only a relatively short section off the fire road, this one, which it does flow rather well. The only downside, of course, riding in a train is you tend to catch up with the person in front if they're not quite as fast as you, or if you set somebody a little bit slower or not on an e-bike at the front, then they can create a bit of traffic. So we moved on then to this one, Dave the Fox, and this has changed dramatically since last time I was here. As you can see on the left there, they've cleared a lot of the trees out, and it gives it a very different feel. Flows incredibly well and seems very fast. I'm not sure what's worse, riding through the trees or riding through the, when you can see all the track ahead of you. Yes, so inevitably then you have to climb all back up there through Badger's Rise, and we sort of followed that route all the way round, taking in some of the views as it opened up over the top, and it's quite hard for the guys who are not on the e-bikes there, but fortunately I don't have that problem. And then we headed off to have a play on JJ's jumps. So I did a couple of laps of this myself. Some of the guys did a few more. They're quite good fun to play on, and I know there's numerous videos around from the other guys who film stuff on here, and Donna who filmed some stuff watching us. So that's the end of my first lap there. So you then get to the end of the trail and it loops back on itself, and then takes you around back up to the start, which is here again. So if you've enjoyed the video, please give us a like and a subscribe and make a comment. So you'll then get notified of when part 2 comes out, which will cover Beeline. I did get a lot of air on that jump, but it felt like it was a good 2 or 3 inches at least. So yeah, if you want to watch part 2, keep an eye open for it, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, sorry.